Are y'all ready? Let's chat.
That's gonna be my only time saying that. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that we don't even. There's no beef between us. So yeah, sorry. But I'm not saying sorry, no, because I know you guys don't want bad energy between two black kings. I know you guys don't thrive off that. I know you guys don't like that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. We're totally nothing between us. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to let that be known. Everything's good.
Hello. Before you going out there on the motherfucking internet, you know that boy you want your dog say that why? What the fuck is that word that I get? So this is the thing, he still don't want you. Okay. Right? Right? Your stuff is this. Your stuff is this. Okay? You got nothing from the top prosecutor because the message is your fabric. That's Brianna. Hello. Before you going out there on the motherfucking internet, you know that boy you want your dog say that why? What the fuck is that word that I get? So this is the thing, he still don't want you. Okay. Right? Right? Your stuff is this. Your stuff is this. Okay? You got nothing from the top prosecutor because the message is your fabric. That's Brianna. Hey, bro. It's her number. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Get my number changed. It's her number changed, okay? What you about to keep calling or something? You gonna keep calling? Why don't we just both, we can just both be with them together, bitch, and just, we can just tell the world we're in a polygamous relationship. We just get rid of all this, bitch. Like, he can just be fucking us both. And we both know, like, why would you even have to do all this? We grown as fuck, bitch. Like, we gotta make a good, I don't care what Harvard doing, baby. Put Janelle, put him on the phone. Put Janelle on the phone, baby. Put Janelle on the phone, baby. I'm a groupie, you a big part of a group. Groupie is me, she is the groupie. What next? Like, what you mad? How you don't know how I swallowed the fuck out of Janelle dick and made that bitch disappear? That nigga started calling me goddamn hocus pocus, huh? Like, what else we gonna talk about, huh? I was throwing it back on that couch on that sectional, that gray sectional on a little blanket. Then next thing you know, you and your kids just playing on that sectional. Come stay still there, bitch. What we talking about, huh? What we talking about? Huh? How you think he called you all the time? What you do to his car that one day he pulled up to my house and he said, this dumb bitch is in my car. Why the fuck he be calling you a dumb bitch? You his sugar mama, though. He ain't never leaving out. I wouldn't leave that alone. He let the nigga come and big trick on me like you be doing these niggas, bitch. I ain't leaving shit the fuck alone. Just like I ain't leaving Johnny all alone. Next time I see him, I'm gonna think of this car, I'm gonna swallow the fuck out that dick. I'm gonna put my tongue back in his ass, too, ho.
Chatters, something in the milk ain't clean. First of all, I'll say this. I'm a headphones girl. If I don't have my Beats on, I got my AirPods. You know, I'm a headphones girl. So listening to it just on my phone last night was one thing, but listening to it again with my AirPods on was a totally different story. Now, the first audio I played twice, and I'm sorry, I 100% do not believe that is Mrs. Latruth on that phone. I don't. The second audio is very hard because whoever, if this is the person that's identifying herself as Pretty Bree, keeps speaking over the other party, so you really cannot hear. But I'll go up to bat and say too that second audio as well does not sound like her. And I also ran copyright checks. That is not a computer altered voice in any way for legal purposes. That is the voice of someone, but the person that has spoken on social media identifying as Mrs. Latruth, and you can go to her social media, I gotta keep it a bean on that one. It does not sound like her at all. So I recommend listening to that with headphones on. It might paint a different narrative. Now, that does not excuse the fact that something went down, because we see that Mrs. Latruth was obviously upset earlier in the day yesterday with fuck everybody, and then towards the end of the night she came on live, which was a smart business move, but you can tell she looked visibly upset. My grandmother always say the eyes don't lie. Even when you lying, your eyes is gonna tell that you lying. She was obviously visibly upset, but had to put on a face and praise the Lord and things of that nature. But something obviously went down and occurred. Is she going to reveal that? Fuck no. Hell no. Why would you? Shout out to the lint on baby boy's chin. That's the real MVP. But something obviously went down yesterday, and of course no one's going to reveal that. But then again, why would you? Why would you? If you're painting a certain picture, you're not going to want to reveal the ugly when it pertains to you. And this is why I say that capping and social media can go wrong. And to that girl, Pretty Bree, girl, I hope you really bout it, and you really just, you can validate that. Because if you really just spun this and saying that somebody is on an audio that's not, girl, I feel sorry for you, because that's a whole nother ball game. So despite my stance on certain things, I gotta call out what I believe, and in my opinion, that's not her on that audio. Now again, that does not excuse the behavior that baby boy really used a man's child against him, and it was very obvious that even fans disagreed with what he was doing. They were very vocal in his comments, which is why he limited those. And that is not a move of a righteous man. That is not the move of a man that you built a life with. If you like it, I love it. I don't gotta lay down next to him at night. That's something that you gotta deal with. And my stance still stands. I don't think that this is the happily ever after. I don't think that this is the soulmate. I think that this person was sent just to teach you a lesson. And right now he's in a really great position, because he can almost do anything, in my opinion, and get away with it, because pride and ego is at play here. And you don't want to be embarrassed, because you yourself put too much of your personal business when it comes to your love life on social media, which opened up the floodgates for people to constantly open their own jars of justice and ridicule. Just saying. So it's still, I don't think any lesson was learned with how much we put out in our first relationship, because we're still repeating that pattern. And that's why he can literally probably get away with almost anything, and she gonna stick beside him, because that's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. And it's so sad that we can have people in our corners that's egging us on and applauding us to be in certain relationships just to make it appear as if we won. But that's not winning. That's not winning, nor is that healing. You did not win simply because you crawled into the arms of another man. You win when you level up. You win when no one can affect you. You win when social media no longer controls your day-to-day life. You win when you're no longer having to save face. You win when you pick and choose of who and when you want to deal with, and if you even want to deal with them. You win when you have options. You don't win just because you crawled into the arms of the next dude that was nice to you, you know? And certain things we just don't need to put on social media. We didn't learn. We did not learn. And as women, we don't do that. It's nobody's business what your man does to you sexually. It's nobody's business, none of that. And that is what ultimately is going to be the demise, because when you paint this perfect, happy life, people are going to expect to see that. And as soon as it's not that, then you now have to justify it, and then you have to act happy. And at some point, you're not going to be able to smile through it. You're not going to be able to keep that up. And that's what's occurring here. So who knows what's going to happen? I don't think this is the last of this Pretty Bree situation, but something in the milk ain't clean. Just saying.